What's up everyone? Just wanted to show you my new 29-gallon saltwater tank that I started. This tank is about 2 weeks old, and right now all I have is some cured live rock in the tank that I got from my local fish shop, and I have 4 hermit crabs in there. And then just recently, yesterday, I picked up a hammer coral. And so not much is going on in this tank right now. I'm just taking my time. I'm doing a lot of research, just trying to learn everything I can about saltwater tanks, and I really want to reduce the amount of trial and error that I experience with this tank, just because of how expensive, some of the aspects are. With a freshwater tank, if you kill a plant that you only spent a couple dollars on, then it's like, oh well, lesson learned. But if you buy a $25 coral and it dies, that kind of sucks. Especially if it dies and then you think you fixed the problem, then you buy another $25 coral and that one dies, then you're just literally throwing away money. So I'm just trying to have patience and take my time and just kind of enjoy the process. So like I said, there's not too much interesting going on in this tank. Like I said, I added a coral. I'm gonna buy some testing equipment and try to see where my calcium and alkalinity and all that is at. And I want to do a lot of research on the lighting too, because I've had freshwater tanks for almost 10 years, and I consider myself a pretty experienced freshwater aquarium owner. But with saltwater, I'm like totally a beginner, so I don't even know if I have the right type of lights. I need to I need to do a lot more testing of the water. So this is all really new to me. So I just wanted to make this video just to show, my subscribers and viewers can see the progress of the tank that I make. The progress is probably going to be a little bit slower just because of the price of like the corals and the fish. So I'm not just going to go out and just buy a bunch of stuff, but there will be progress over time. And let's see, so just a little bit about the tank. It's a 29-gallon tank. I have 29 pounds of cured live rock in here that I got from my local fish shop. And the lighting is just one, it's a Marineland LED bar. I think online they call it like the Marineland hidden LED bar. It's actually on suction cups, so you can pretty much suction it anywhere you want. And that actually has daylight white LEDs on it, and then it also has the actinic blue, which is actually really cool. And unfortunately my camera can't process that intense of a blue, but it makes the hammer coral fluoresce, and it just looks really cool. So I'm thinking that this LED light is sufficient for now. So for right now, I'm just going to leave the hammer coral in here and see how it does under this light, and hopefully it's bright enough to grow the coral. It's not a super bright light, but it does, it does put out a decent amount. So like I said, I'm just gonna keep the one coral for now, give it like a week or two, and see if it looks healthy and stays healthy and seems to be doing well, then I might expand. So like I said, this is all very new to me. It's kind of like back to aquariums 101, I guess. I'm pretty advanced in my freshwater aquarium skills, as far as the lighting and pressurized C2 and all of that, but I don't know anything about saltwater tanks, so this is going to be a new journey. So one thing that's definitely really new to me though is the aquascaping. So like I said before, I have almost 10 years experience aquascaping with freshwater plants, and consider myself pretty experienced in that area. But when I bought 29 pounds of rock and brought it home, I was like, so what do I do with these rocks? So I was doing lots of Googling, lots of research, and with both my tanks, my main goal is to make them just look as natural as possible and mimic real world. So I don't know if people would say that my tank necessarily looks natural or real world, but I feel like the arrangement doesn't look too man-made, or I tried to minimize the amount of straight clean lines and just trying to make it look a little bit random, but not too random where it just looks messy and everything's kind of like helter-skelter. So I've changed the hardscape a couple times and actually moved things around completely. and so I'll show an overlay there what the old hardscapes look like. So but so far that's been the only kind of like frustrating, you know, or like hard part for me, is just having 29 pounds of rock. I mean, like, so what do I do with these rocks, and what looks the best? And you know, right when I had one design left for a couple days, and I just stared at it, and I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna try something else. So I tore it all down, redid it, and I didn't like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is actually worse than the first one. So then I tore it all down again, and then I tried to kind of like combine the two, I guess. So this is where I'm at with this. So I think I'm gonna leave it now. You know, I might just make some minor adjustments here and there, but I'm definitely not tearing it down and starting all over again. So, however, if you guys like this, you know, this aquascape, let me know, and I definitely would like to hear what people think of it. So that's all I have today, guys. If you like my tanks and you want to be, you know, part of the journey with me and see the progress I make, hit the subscribe button. And if you like my tanks and like what I'm doing, a thumbs up always makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, so that would be nice. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, advice, whatever, drop it in the comment section. I try to respond to just about every comment, so whatever it is, drop it in there and I'll get back to you. So like I said, that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for a new video.